Good morning, and I hope you've been well, and this is part 102 of the Stardew Valley Let's Play, year 2, so yeah. Okay, so 21st, 22nd, we're getting close to the end of the year, so I guess we'll go on ahead and get on out of here and continue making some progress. Dear valued customer, thanks for visiting Piers. Enclosed is your cashback rewards program rebate. See you soon, Pierre. P.S. Sorry for the stock message. Beryl, enjoy. Thank you for that. Okay. Right, let's go on ahead to the coops here. Now, I do apologize if I seem a little out of it. Like I mentioned before, I haven't been playing a ton of Stardew as of late. Mainly because of schooling and whatnot. I think I talked about it before on a few of these Stardew Valley videos. Same thing with Slay the Princess and Pokemon Rejuvenation. Now, just to re-say it again, just in case if there are some people that are not aware of what I'm going to be doing, at the end of the year of the game Stardew Valley, once we get to year 3, day 1, I will be taking a hiatus from Stardew Valley, focusing more so on Slay the Princess and Pokemon Rejuvenation. We've been going on with this game for a long time, and I really want to focus on some other games, and plus, like I've also mentioned, I don't really want to do 3 Let's Plays at a time, so yeah, I'm pretty sure most probably know about that, but I thought I'd re-say that again just in case. So I guess we'll go on ahead and give our animals some pets. Let me grab Grover on over here, and I guess we'll go up to the barn real quick. Sorry, not the barn, the shed. Get our eggs in the machine so we can get our mayonnaise and our milk. Now, I guess speaking of schooling and whatnot, going for my GED and all of that, surprisingly, it's been going pretty well, actually. Oh, word of that weird, sorry. As of today, it's been about a couple days ago since I took 2 of my tests. I was told to, if I wanted to, do 2 tests, social studies and science, and see if I can get that knocked out. Took those a couple days ago, passed those pretty simply, honestly, so I was really happy about that. Within school, science and social studies was always my strong suit, and whatchamacallit, oh goodness, I see that egg there. I know I'm getting off topic. Did I forget, who's his name, Alex? Am I going crazy? I thought I had that for somebody. I don't know why, I remember like something about getting somebody like an egg for the birthday. Maybe I'm just going crazy about that? Maybe not. Because clearly Alex is not here, I don't know. Either way, we'll just put it in the mayonnaise machine. What am I forgetting? No. The winter festival, I believe. Or was it the festival? Some sort of winter event where you give somebody a gift. That's what that's for. Okay, so we'll leave that alone. Right, but back to the GED stuff. Sorry about that. I kind of saw that and I was like, why is that there? But now I remember. But no, science, social studies was always my strong subjects. Today, as I'm recording this episode, I took the language arts test, and hopefully I've got that knocked out as well. And yeah, I was supposed to know or get an email today, but it's been taking a long time to get that for some reason. I was talking to a few of the teachers there about that, and they were like, yeah, normally it's quicker on getting your results, but sometimes for some tests it might take a while, so I assume that's one of those cases. But eventually I'll learn if I failed or not. but hopefully I will receive some good news, and then all that means is math is the only subject I gotta worry about, and I'm on out of there. Okay, so I'll grab that. And I'm not sure, I feel like they're weird. And I'm not sure that people would be kind of interested in that, but just a little update, just something to talk about, you know, so yeah. Okay, so this chicken, okay, we do have one of those for Gunther, so I guess we'll place you on over there, and I kind of want to keep that gold tier 1. Now, what could we get into today? Bring Willie a lingcod. I don't think we have that. Bring the wizard an iridium bar. I guess we could do some of these, actually. Wrong chest. I kind of hate to let go of a bar, but I assume it's a part of like some sort of like quest. So I guess we can give him one. I don't know if it's worth it or not though. But again, I assume it'll make him really, really happy. Okay. Right, I think I mentioned before, you know, maybe, well, no, I'll keep it in my chest for now. But I kind of remember now, I wanted to get a, oh goodness, a mining episode going, right? Because we could definitely use some more, like, minerals and whatnot. And I think I had a voice crack there, sorry. Let me grab the cheese real quick since I'm here. Back to schooling stuff though. It's definitely been like really interesting. I don't want to talk about like the people too much there because I don't want to give like, you know, like personal info and whatnot, but just to kind of like keep it vague. All is well, honestly. Teachers seem really cool. Students are definitely interesting, but good as well. It's kind of cool seeing, you know, like so many people like from like different like backgrounds, different goals, you know, kind of coming over to, you know, go for their GED, whether they're just trying to get an education for maybe a job, maybe for themselves, or, you know, whatever it may be. I don't know, just something that I find kind of neat, you know, seeing all sorts of different people. I will say I am slightly surprised. I expected like more, but there really isn't a ton, if I'm going to be honest about that. Which isn't, you know, a bad thing either, it just is what it is, but I don't know why, I kind of thought there'd be like a lot more there. Okay. At least we got some gold on over here. But yeah, just something neat and something random to talk about, because why not? Let's see, 2 p.m. Trying to think if anything else has been really been going on. Not really. I've been getting into some power washing somewhat, so not as like a side hustle or anything like that, but just cleaning up stuff with it. Trying to think of anything else. Not really. Honestly, it's just work, school, life, the usual. I will say though, I don't know, I kind of hope to pass language. That's something that I really hope to see once I get that email from them. Cause like doing like, you know, like work stuff and then like studying as well, like I just my mind just feels like fried right now, but I really want this, you know. I know I sound like one of the most boring people ever with, you know, just how I talk and whatnot, because I'm not really a, you know, like super like energetic person, but It's something that I really do want to accomplish, and I know I will one day. I'm not in, you know, like a rush or anything like that, but the sooner would be kind of nice. Okay, can this bat leave me alone? I don't really want to fight you. I'm just here for the minerals. Now, I don't have to collect like every single rock, but and I think actually a long time ago I got like a comment about that. It's just, I know with like future projects and whatnot, I'm going to like need rocks regardless, so I'm kind of like, yeah, why not grab them? Plus sometimes like you can find like gold and other like minerals within them, so I'm kind of like, let's mine them. I will say these bats might be my least favorite mob within this game. Or monster, whatever you call them within this game. Well, I mean, a bat really isn't like a monster, but you know what I mean. Okay, we got some quartz here. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. So, oh, it's almost like a boomerang. Oh, but it doesn't go for like forever. What am I doing? Okay, hold up. I'm gonna take advantage of the pizza that I got here, because I don't want to leave quite yet. I know we've seen a ladder up at the front, but I guess we'll go to this one down here. Please, I don't really want to fight you. Okay. Well, there is that reward thing at the Venture Guild, I think, so it probably is a good idea that I start getting these guys a little bit more often instead of running away. I gotta check that out as well, because I think I got a comment about that on an older episode as well, that it's like one of the like requirements on, I don't know if it's like completing the game, but more so like an achievement thing more than anything. I'd have to look into that actually, because I think it's on a bulletin board. And like I mentioned too, I'm still, but I don't want to say like I don't want to use like the excuse I'm new to Stardew. I mean, I've been playing for quite a few episodes now, but there's still many things that wrong button, that I don't even know still. I didn't mean to block on that guy, but that's okay. But yeah, still many things I don't even know. Okay, 8 p.m. I gotta be a little bit careful now. Got some coal. I see some gold over. You know what? I'm just gonna hope that there's a ladder nearby here. Ask and you shall receive. There is a ladder. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. The bottom. Oh, what is that? You found the skull key. You're not sure what it's for, but it seems important. It's been added to your wallet. Oh, so this is like the bottom. Is there just like... Okay. Now, if I wanted to, could I always go back? Oh well, you can actually just go to the bottom. I wonder if there's like anything like more to this. Maybe a secret event, potentially. I'm not certain though. But I guess we'll go on ahead and meet up with Grover here. And I'd say we did pretty okay on our minerals that we've gathered. Okay, let's go on ahead. 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't even notice this. Squid use this ink to confuse would-be predators. I don't got much in there. Sorry, not much in there, it's full in there. I guess I'll place some of these here for now. I do want to do some reorganization in this room at some given point. I just haven't really done it though. That can go in there. I guess the rest of this is mainly like mob stuff, like that can go. And then have a few gold pieces there, piece of iron there. Put those there. I think that's pretty much it. And I think for tomorrow we'll probably head to the wizard and then probably stop by Clint's, get these opened up, and then probably go back to the mines again, honestly. Because I really want to stock up a little bit more on some minerals. Plus, whatchamacallit, I do want to upgrade the water pail. Well, I guess before we do the water pail, we do need to get the rest of the sprinklers made for this room here. Which I kind of hate to break some of these crops, but I think I might just say screw it. And just get the sprinklers just done and over with. Because, like, I'm thinking those star fruits normally take a long while to plant and grow. Well, not to plant, but you know what I mean, to grow and whatnot, so that's still going to be a little while. Okay, 8,300, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay. I guess we'll go back to our usual routine. Oh, got a lot here. Nice. Okay. Good morning, good morning. Oops. There we go. And I'm pretty sure I already restocked. Yeah, we're getting a little low already. That's kind of crazy. I thought I added a little more in one of the episodes, maybe not. Or well, to be fair, they do eat quite a bit, so may not be a bad idea to build a second silo, honestly. Because we only have the one. And we do have a lot of animals. I might stop by Robin. Well, what do I need again? Stone and I think clay. I guess we'll take a peek at our inventory as well. I would imagine I would have to have at least some clay. At least I hope so. We'll take a peek though. Okay. Nope. Any clay? You know what I bet? I might actually have some clay in here. No. Don't want to drink that. Okay, so we have our gold as well. I'll grab that in a moment. Right, and I remembered we did plant some fruit trees, but I still think those are still going to take a little bit. Okay, I could do one of those. I just got to keep the one for the gift. For the one winter event. Grab these two there. It would be... here we go. And I forgot, did I need... no. I think it required copper as well, but I might be mistaken. I don't quite remember. But regardless, gold, iron, refined quartz. Gold. Okay, so we definitely need some more We have plenty of quartz though. So, oh. Sorry, I thought I grabbed it all. Can I... Oh, sorry. I gotta get the right item. Okay, so we got that going. I'll sell these... Actually... I'll sell the silver. Let's keep the gold one. Because I thought I got a thing mentioning that keeping a rabbit's foot in your inventory is a good thing. Whether that's true or not, I have no clue, but I'm going to anyways, just in case. I guess I could look it up too, but... Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Okay. Right. I still have that iridium bar for... the wizard, right? And then... I need to make a better habit on these worms. I think for the most part I've done better, but I know I've definitely missed out on some too. Especially with the chance of getting like ancient seed from them. I assume it's a pretty low chance though, but... Let me see. Okay, it is 5 copper as well. Good call on me grabbing some of that copper then. I guess we'll just put it right there. Wait, that was such a dumb idea. Well, actually, maybe since the 2 there are 2 there, sorry, then it would be, what, 480? Because it's 240 for the 1. I don't know, we'll see if I could, like, add 480 and it counts for both or not. We shall see. Hey, it's a perfect time of the year to gather wood. Maybe you can collect enough to upgrade your house. You know, I would like to. The problem is money. Now, to be fair though, we are doing pretty decent on money though. 50k is not too bad. I know originally we had a lot more than that. You like the snow? Me, I'm just looking forward to spring. I would agree. I definitely like spring more than winter. No, but yeah. I know we had a lot more, but as I said, we gotta spend money to make money, so... Yeah. I guess we could take a look at the board. I have an idea. There's a lot of trash in the water. Why don't we fish some of it out to make the valley more beautiful? I've got the urge to make my famous giant omelet, but I'll need 2 dozen eggs. Any takers? I prefer that one over the other, so let's do that one. And then we should definitely have 2 dozen before the 14-day mark. Definitely. Okay, I do want to upgrade that. Just so we have everything done and upgraded by then. Meaning the next year. Let's go on ahead and get these broken into. What is that? Okay, so I guess we've gave Gunther one of these then. Oh, that's new. That I recognize. Oh, we got 2 of those. Oh, that's kind of cool. But I guess we gave Gunther one of those too. Oh, that's pretty, but I think I recognize that as well. Yes, we do have one of those for Gunther. Be glad you're a farmer, Beryl. It's nicer to work outdoors than by a hot furnace all day. I'm only a blacksmith because my father pushed me into it. You know, I've kind of noticed like Clint say that kind of stuff. But I gotta say, despite his feelings towards the... You know, I almost want to call it like an art or like a craft. I don't know how else to really like word it, but blacksmithing is super cool, man. I feel like it's the word super really weird, sorry, but no, it is like really like unique and cool. Like, it is a very labor intensive job, and it really definitely takes a special kind of person to, like, you know, do that kind of thing. On the 25th, we'll be having the Feast of the Winter Star. It's one of my favorite events. It's supposed to be a time to show gratitude for all the good things in your life, but for most people, it's just time to relax and exchange gifts. But yeah, it's such a cool thing to, like, see. I love the way everything looks when it's covered with fresh snow. Cool, cool. But yeah, it really does, like, take a special kind of person to get in that kind of stuff. If you're, like, of course, like, good at it and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. Like, it's not only with, like, whatchamacallit. Because, like, you see shows like, what's that one? I don't really watch it, but I've heard of it. I guess, like, to be fair, the only time, like, I watch it is, like, if I'm, like, out of town at, like, a hotel or something like that. What's it called? Forge and Fire. Stuff like that is, like, really, like, cool to see, but yeah. Outside the domain of human civilization is where nature truly reveals its secrets. I see. I don't know what that means. But you could take this. Precious iridium, you've done well, Beryl. You may have... Sorry, you have my gratitude, now leave. You got it. So then... Okay. Skull key, staff of power. Oh, you get like 50 grand for that. At least, like, you get, like, a good, like, amount of money, like, back for that. Oh, wait, where's my horse at? Am I going... I thought I brought him down here. Or did I leave him up here? There you are. Okay. My bad, Grover. Okay, 1:30 p.m. Oh. Might as well grab these. Prehistoric hand axe. Okay, so we do have one of those for Gunther then. Oh, right. I think a viewer mentioned this. Can I... Use 100 pieces of hardwood to fix up the stump. Sorry. I guess we'll do that real quick. Maybe someone will decide to move in. Is that it? Oh. Okay. I have 46 left, but we can always get more hardwood, it's all good. I've always thought that was pretty. Seeing the trees kind of slightly in the ocean like that. I know I brought it up before, it's really wild to think that we're like over like 100 something episodes now in. What is this? 102? I remember doing this and I think I got like a few comments towards like the early days of the series being like, you know, you chose like the hardest map, right? And I'm like, oh, but that's okay. I'm really glad that I chose this one because, like, I think I mentioned it before, I haven't played that one in a long while, but I did start up a game of Stardew for me just to play on my own time whenever I get the chance to. I really need to, like, get back on that because, like, I would like to, not only with this one, I really want to make like a really cool like farm because, like, I see I've seen like these photos online of these like amazing looking farms and I'm like, I would love to have something like that. Or just know that I made that. Because, like, some of them are just really cool to, like, look at. So, yeah, I'm nowhere near that point yet. Because I assume that requires a lot of time and a lot of money. Which on those games, I just don't really have yet. But, well, not games. The one game that I do have, so... Yeah, but we'll get there when we get there. If I ever get back into that, because I, again, haven't really touched that in a minute. Okay, I think that's mainly it. 3:50 p.m. I guess I can... Yeah, let's sell some of that. And then I can at least make one. Wait, where's my... Oh, here it is. Make one of those. 4 p.m. You know, I guess we could do a little bit of mining. But I think we'll start at the 40th floor. Because I think that's mainly where... I guess I could check the quarry. It's been a little bit since I've been here. Might get a little bit lucky here. Yeah, I see iron and whatnot. Let's get that. Grab those. I don't know if we see any gold here. I know we have before, but I do see some minerals that we could definitely use a little more of. I will say, I've never really... Well, that's not true. I've always loved gems. I've never been a collector of, like, gems and whatnot, because I ain't got money like that. But seeing, like, those, like, geodes, you know, the ones, like, you, like, crack open and they have, like, the sparkly rocks, whatever you call them. I've always thought those were, like, really, like, pretty. Especially, like, stuff like obsidian and whatnot. Amethyst is really pretty. But I don't know. I've always liked rubies. Rubies are always cool. Sapphires are pretty as well. I don't know. I can't really think of like a... I guess you'd call them like gemstones. I'm not sure what would be like my favorite though. Because like there are so many. Whatchamacallit, I think I got a friend that's like super like into that kind of stuff. And is like really like knowledgeable about it. And it's always kind of like cool to like hear him like talk about that kind of stuff. Again, just something random to talk about. Okay. Do I got 3. I guess for now, let me at least like place one of these sprinklers down. I guess I could always do it tomorrow. Well, you know what I could do? I didn't really want to do it, but I'm just going to anyways. I just have to remember to replace these ones. 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I think we needed 6, or like 5 or 6, it's something like that. Also, that reminds me, can I place torches in here? And just light up the place? You can. Okay. Oh, I meant to kind of put that in the corner, but that's fine. I know that's super uneven, but that's gonna kind of mess with me, but that's fine. I'll fix it tomorrow. So 1, No, it'd be... you. Because 1, 2. And then... be... that guy there. And you know another thing I could do? Hold up. Right, just like on the others. What time is it? 9:30. I kind of forgot that you can place torches. I guess we got something grown there. Okay, this is much better, because I can actually see. Much, much better. Okay. And then for this row up here, it'd be you. Okay, so this piece of corn would have to go. Okay, at least it's not the star fruit that's gotta go. Okay. Grab those two there. Right, and then tomorrow they should work and... Actually, are these done? Okay, those are done. So we'll grab those. And then... let me head back here. Because before I forget... place that back there. And then I need to make 4 new ones for that row there. Oh. Sorry, I accidentally pulled up something. 1150. Okay. Let me get these in there. I kind of want to keep the ruby, actually. And then just kind of clean up the inventory a little bit. Did I always have 4? Oh, so I totally missed that, so we're good. Okay, cool. So yeah, then tomorrow then I can... Yes, tomorrow, or well, next episode we'll replace those ones down there, plant the carrots, and yeah, we're good. Nice. Okay, so tomorrow is Leah's birthday, so we gotta get her something. I think she likes, what was it again? Salad? Let me see. If I can... Am I blind? Marnie, Evelyn, Demetrius, Robin. I thought we had a lot of hearts with Leah. Oh, so we've lost... Or no, we haven't lost hearts. Or have we? No, I see, because it's a single event. Right, right. I was told, like, if you give, whatchamacallit, the bouquet to somebody, it... Okay, I got it, I got it. Oh, wait. Right, I was gonna see. What do you like again? Wine, salad, goat cheese, truffle, poppy seed muffin. We'll just keep it simple, just buy a salad at the saloon. And then I think I mentioned it before, I think Leah's gonna be the one that I go for to get the bouquet, because I was told before that... whatchamacallit, like, getting like a girlfriend and then going for marriage is like a story thing and whatnot, so that's what we'll be going for, I think. Yeah. Okay. 54,000, not too bad. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Not really, honestly. I think that's pretty much it, honestly. I said that twice, that's okay. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves out there. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.